Welcome to Route 65 Sales and Classics, and this is our 1952 Pontiac Chieftain De Luxe Catalina two-door hardtop. Now this one is just a gorgeous car. It's got a lot of updated amenities on it to make it where it's fun to drive. You can take it out of state. Just an overall enjoyable street rod. So let's dive into this one. Now this particular one is finished in a really beautiful blue metallic with a white top. And it's got a white and blue leather interior. We'll get to that one shortly, but just take a look at this car. Just absolutely gorgeous. It is a true hardtop. Just a little history. 1952 was the third year of the Catalina option, which was the two-door hardtop with all the windows rolling down, no posts in between the front and the rear side windows. But just take a look at this paint, beautiful. We also have the native head right there that is that lights up when you turn on the headlights. We do have an imperfection here. You're going to see them here and there, but it's very minor on this car. It doesn't take away how beautiful this car is. And just take a look at that roof. We don't have any dents or dings in it. Just absolutely beautiful. And this car just has beautiful lines to it. You can see that in the pictures on our website. There's some things that have been added into it just to, you know, give it an even nicer look. And we'll go over that. We do have the chrome on the fuel door right here. All your windows are in good shape. You don't have any fogging with the windows or anything like that. No cracks. The front windows are power for the left and right, and then the rear windows right here are crank. You do have your sun visor right here, manual antenna. But let's just take a look at this face. Just beautiful chrome right here on this car. It's got a nice grin to it. You do have the stylized blue dots on the headlights right there. Chrome's in good shape. You get closely, you may find some scratches and so forth. If you're really worried about imperfections on the chrome, it's going to be more so on these than the actual bumper. We'll point that out in the back as well. Just really good looking car. And again, the Art Deco trim down the middle of the hood looks great. And you got the native head right there, which again lights up. You got radial tires, and they're nice and thick. Big white walls on here. Now this one is sitting on 15-inch wire wheels. They are real wire wheels. Updated suspension in the front. So you got power disc brakes in the front. You also have drum in the rear. So a little bit better stopping power, but we will take this one on the highway, on our country highway shortly, just to give you an idea of how it drives. But let's just take a look at the stance on this car. Really classy street rod. You do have dual mirrors on both sides. Again, the glass is just looking great. Shines up really well. No cracks, no chips or anything like that, scratches. You do have beautiful fender skirts on this car as well. All the logos that are supposed to be there are there on this car. Again, just going over the bumper. The main bumper looks really good. These things that were extra right up here, you'll see that little, you know, Sprite look, soda pop look with the chrome. You can either fix it or, you know, leave it as is. It doesn't take away from the car at all. You got your backup lights there, dual exhaust, and we'll go over that shortly when we start up this Pontiac. But let's take a look at this trunk area. Just love the Art Deco, even in the back. Now take a look at here. Your trunk is fully upholstered, furnished. We do have custom audio sound just to add the extra sound for the that you want to add in the back. It does have a Citizens band that you can plug in. You'll see this right here. This is to hold the hood up. The battery's been mounted in the back, and we'll go over the powertrain on this car very shortly as we continue in the video. But just everything looks really good on this car. Spare tire right there. Very nicely done, even inside here. Things look great. This is definitely a car that you want to show off and enjoy while on the road. Now, if you want to see more pictures of this 1952 Chieftain De Luxe Catalina, please go to our website at www.route65salesandclassics.com. This one does qualify for collector car financing, and it will qualify for a collector car warranty. Let's keep going. Now, one of the other things that you'll see in our pictures, that the trunk floor, the frame, and the floors on this car are in great shape. We take enough pictures so to make it like you're underneath the car. But let's take a look at this interior. Take a look at that. Door panels are in great shape. Really nice leather interior. It just has that 1950s feel, but just with more modern materials. It's really luxurious in this one. You got the bows supporting the headliner. Chrome bows, looks great. There's your VIN number right there, and we do show a picture of that. Check out this front seat as well. Looks very comfortable. Now, this one does have power windows, like I mentioned before, for the front doors here, and there's a switch on the passenger side. But just check out this dash. Everything's pretty much original there. We got the original steering wheel. We got a turn signal, but we do have something set up that I'll talk about later when I open the hood. Take a look here. All original gauges, and the gauges function except for the water gauge, because we have a SunPro gauge right down here to better monitor your engine temp. I do like this throwback SunPro gauge right here for the tachometer. Nice touch. Your clock's right here, and obviously with most classic cars, including my own, the clock does not work unless you rebuild them. I think it's a conspiracy, but that's me. AM, FM, XM stereo system. That sounds great. Lights up when you turn it on. We do have air conditioning, heat and air conditioning. And the air conditioning, I will go over that shortly, especially on the test drive. We do have a glove box right here. But just beautiful layout in this car. Now the miles show 110,608. We don't have any documentation if that's actual miles or not. And when these cars are fully restored, a lot of people go back to zero. Miles don't hurt metal. You know, as long as you redo the drivetrain and stuff, you're good. But you know what? I could keep going on about this fine Pontiac. Let's go fire her up. So you turn the key on right there, like what I just did, and then there's your original start button. Nice low rumble. Now let's see what's under the hood of this Chieftain De Luxe Catalina. So you can see I got the hood propped up here. So in the engine compartment is a 4-barrel 350 cubic inch V8. Just take a look at this. We got tubular headers here. power brakes. There's your AC compressor right there. And we have a quadri-jack carburetor. There's also power steering on this one. So again, this one's you're going to enjoy driving this one. You can easily take it out of state if you like to go to car shows that are further away from home. We got a light right here. Electronic ignition. You don't have to deal with points on this one. We have an aluminum radiator. So this is a get in and drive. And you're probably wondering what that contraption is right there. That is your cruise control. So this one does have cruise control. We will test it out later when we are on the road doing a behind the wheel test drive on this car. Now power meets the pavement with a 200 R4 overdrive transmission, similar to the transmissions that were in the 80s GM. I believe the Grand National had that transmission as well. But you can just hear how this runs so smooth. Let's listen to this dual exhaust here. It's got a nice note to it. But you know what? Let's go get this Pontiac on the road. All right, we're going to take the 1952 Pontiac Chieftain De Luxe Catalina out for a drive. Remember, this one does have the 350 cubic inch V8, and it does have the 200 hydromatic transmission in here, the R200. So I do have the AC on in the car, and it is blowing out some cool air. It feels really good. Transmission shifts strong. You got some good power in this V8. I did turn on the cruise control, and the cruise control works really well. And one thing you notice, I'm not doing a lot of correction with the steering. It steers really well. But when she's up to speed, she just wants to glide. Remember your water gauge right here, you have the gauge down below, and I'm sitting at 170 as far as the temperature. That gauge does not work anymore. All the other gauges work. You got your typical wind noise in an old car. This is easy to steer. She tracks pretty straight, just a slight pull to the right, but it's very slight. Could even be the road. Your Definitely gonna love driving this Pontiac. Stop straight as well. Let's get this Catalina back to the shop. So as you saw in the earlier segments, this 1952 Pontiac Chieftain De Luxe Catalina two-door hardtop is a great running, driving street rod that I think you're going to enjoy. It's got a beautiful paint. It's got a nice custom interior on it. A lot of things look original on it, so it doesn't take away from what made this car stand out so well back in the day. You got a modern drivetrain on it, the comfort of AC, even cruise control on this car. It's just overall a nice classic that you can enjoy. Yeah, there's some imperfections that we pointed out as far as the trim, little things on the paint, but it doesn't take it away from the car. I really think you'll enjoy this Catalina. Price is listed in the description above. Should you have any additional questions, feel free to either call us or email us. More pictures can be seen on our website at www.route65salesandclassics.com. Remember, this Chieftain does qualify for collector car financing, and it will qualify for a collector car warranty. I want to thank you again for viewing this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see other cars that we have available for sale.